Hey, Cancer. Let's flow. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers, and Scorpio came to mind again, same as in the last reading. And that was for Pisces. It's stuck in my head for some reason. Scorpio stuck in my head. I might have to go back and watch that reading. So, hey guys, thank you for subscribing and being here and part of the Fam Jam in this channel. I want to thank you for likes, subscribes, comments, donations, any distributions, any input. I love it all. So I want to give back to you guys by doing free one card draws every now and then. If you guys could suggest a day of the week, that would be great in the comments. Write her down. Cleanse you. Cleanse me. Thank you. Hi. So yeah, if you want to get notification of those free things, then and personal milestones, I'll be giving out a free personal reading. So you hit that subscribe button or the notification bell next to it if you've already subscribed, and you will be notified when that happens. I've been away from here for a while, and I have been away from Facebook and Instagram for a longer while. I'm trying to get myself back on track as part of Virgo season because, that's the work time, and I have a Virgo rising. I do have Cancer in my chart somewhere, but I can't remember. Cancers are really true empaths. They are good in touch with their emotions and intuitive feelings. They flow well, but sometimes they can feel too much of other people's emotions and it comes down on them. So, universe, what do you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cross Watchers. Universe, what do you have? That's all the cards. Oh, we have the Shaolin Master. Oh, we have two cards. Look at that. I thought there was only one. We have the Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. And we have Wise One. Grow within your current situation. These came out earlier too in another reading. Might have been Sagittarius for this one. Wise One. Grow within your current situation. So, check in with your wisdom, your lessons. You've been through this before, or you've overcome something like this or harder than this before. The wise owl with the intuition, and the feathers are balanced, and the crow's there. So it's still light and dark. It's all balanced. Find that balance, and there you will get in touch with your wise one. Just reach out to them. Maybe before you go to bed, meditate and think about the wise one coming into your dreams and giving you some messages. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Shaolin Master, I can't remember all the numbers. That would be cool if I had one of those photographic numbers. 66, Shaolin Master, 66. Really love this deck. It's beautiful. All the characters are absolutely gorgeous. But props to the illustrationist artwork, Lily Moses. Wow, beautiful. Lily Moses. Shaylin Master. Props to the messages too. No, you've got to give credit. Credit is due. Shaylin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. Slow and steady. Breathe and flow. Take a gentler approach. The Shaolin Master calls forth the ninja within. Shaolin medicine is about learning to adapt to a situation and tap into the energy running through your body and preserve it in order to release it at the right moment. It also teaches subtlety, because when you are too forceful, you use too much energy, and that may not be supportive of what you are working on. Shaolin Master, like a monk, has respect for all things. He is disciplined and guided by his heart, and will never use it to impress the foolish or appear stronger than someone who is threatening him. You, too, are being invited to remain graceful in your movement, choices, and actions. You are being guided to flow like water, flow like air, and connect with your purest intentions. Don't feel you need to rush ahead. A gentler approach will be more fruitful and rewarding. Move with subtlety and grace. Reach high, but also ask yourself how you can move with the flow of life rather than pushing against it. Do you have the capacity to refocus your gaze at this time? Can you slow down or take more time to soften and breathe as you move forward? All of this will be incredibly beneficial for what happens next. So take time, breathe, feel things out, get in touch with your inner intuition, Kim. So you have like the ability to do that. Like you guys flow on a natural. That's when you're most imbalanced, when you're flowing with the energy around you. So check in with yourself and the energy around you. Just instead of like jerking forward or pushing something, just like feel it out. You're good with your feelings. That's like one of your biggest strengths, but also one of your biggest weaknesses because sometimes when other people are involved, it can override your true like flow and intention, and it's like a big rock in the river, like disturbs you. Wise one, grow within your current situation. Let's see, wise one, 88. So those are like double numbers, 16, 7, 88. So that's like I feel like your spirit guides are with you. Two double numbers, 66 and 88. Oh God, way past it. Here we go, wise one. Grow within your current situation. Knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. So if people are outside, like older people, people are trying to tell you something, just take notice. You don't have to like take everything for gospel, but just take notice and take what resonates with you and check in with your body when you hear something. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess, because she's been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. Extended message. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. Take your time, gain your wisdom, take your lessons from everything that you've learned. Sometimes, like, I've had to repeat my lessons so many times, some of them, like, had to almost be beaten. Stubborn from Windsor. Let's see, let's dive into this with the tarot. With the Everyday Witch Tarot. If you guys want to know anything about the decks, like, let me know. This is for Cancer universe. What do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers? Oh, you don't want to go. You don't want to get into it. Well, this is why I'm here, to get into it. But I will bring good to it because there's only solutions. Is there anything there I could give you any options from? Any questions about it? Like that, you know, it could be a little more that you want to know at this point where I don't have so many subscribers. Ask the question. I may be guided to answer. People are asking questions while they're on here. Maybe I should do this like a sidebar, but I can't get into deep things about it because there's a time limit. But tune in for those free one card draws. Universe, what do we have for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Tried. Oh, tried again. Ooh, we have a ton. I think we have all the cards we need. Right now, you're kind of defensive. Something's like coming like at you. Like you feel like everything's coming at you. Like six other people against one wand of yours. You do have it within you, but maybe you're not seeing everything that needs to be seen. Yeah. No, come from the bottom. Eight of Swords, right? You got your blindfold on, but you're not actually tied. You're not actually unable to escape these burdens that you're taking on, these thoughts, these things that are overwhelming you. Let them go for now. The solutions will come in time. Like, take your time, look inwards, see what's coming within. Like, maybe something's coming into your life, a new love, or maybe you had trouble in love, or maybe you're afraid of this new love that's coming in. You are very well in tune. Like, you can tell. Use your intuition, use your inner guidance, use your wise one, use your inner ninja. Like, to see if this is truly real or someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You will know when it comes to that point. Like, there may be temptations, maybe it's taking you away from something like you truly need to focus your time on. Don't feel guilty about that, but make a balance of it. Like, talk to these people and see what's going on, if there's something that needs to be done or whatnot, but don't take on all the responsibility yourself. You have to, like, help each other and, like, love each other. Like, if it's a relationship, both people have to work at these things. It's not just one sided. It takes two to tango. Like, if so, you were thinking about leaving. You're not leaving. You're not going to leave yet. You're going to hold it in for a little bit longer. But this temptation is what is actually stopping you from leaving and moving forward in your life on your path that you need to go. Like, you need to move towards the stars. You will reflect on it. But this temptation is what's the temptation. So maybe there's something you're missing with this temptation, and the devil card is trying to, like, sway you aside from your true goals and what you really need. Are you being empathic? Are you touched in with their emotions too much, maybe? Kind of thing with your career, with your coworkers, family, friends, whatever it is. Are you touched in too much so that, it's holding you up from moving forward in your life? Those temptations, and just taking care of everybody else and all in your thoughts or feelings. Next card, King of Cups, right? When you get past this, when you figure out your true decision, you'll become the King of Cups. You'll still be on the lookout. You'll still be a little bit confused. Like, it's blurry here. It's not focusing. So you'll still be a little bit confused. He's just kind of like confused looking, and he's got his stuff in his hand. It's still blurry. Do, 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 do. Listen to quiet, beautiful music. It's not going to happen. It doesn't want to focus. So this is out of focus. You're not using your pentacle to see the true things out there, the things in the distance that you're not seeing from close up. Your feelings are, like, strong. You do believe in yourself. You do have vigor within yourself. When you look in the mirror, you can truly see it. You are beautiful inside and out. And you're bigger than you're truly seeing. This is just a reflection, but you can shine as big and bright, as beautiful as you want it on the full moon. You can fly through the moon, use the universe and its guidance to help you along your way, like to the Ten of Pentacles. You can have everything you ever dreamed of, everything on your vision board, everything that, like, you thought of when you were a child. Go back to when you were a child. What did you want when you were a child? That's the best way to get in touch with, like, your true path. Find out what you did when you were a child, what you truly love, what lit you up. I used to love coloring books and writing and creativity. And I've had a camera in my hand since I was 8 years old, and I always want to teach. And I always love shuffling cards. So I'm working whatever I can in with that. It's holding you back in the Queen of Cups, actually. Look at that. So you guys are looking at each other. See? It's like this. Oh, sorry, my bad. That one was upside down. Right? You guys are looking at each other. You're like right on top of each other, like reflecting in the water. She's offering her cup. So someone's offering you something, but you're worried on taking it. It's right in front of you. It's right below your feet. It's right below your feet. You're looking down instead of, you're not looking everywhere. Explore under every rock, under every stone, under every sign, everything that, like, is possible, because the end card here in the tarot is the Ten of Cups. The Queen and King, like, look at them. Queen and King, when you finally meet your way, you become the Ten of Cups. Like, look at the resemblance here. You have everything. You will have everything. Keep your eyes open. Look within. Check your inner ninja. The ninja sees everything. It senses it. The ninja senses it. Oh, yeah, it's behind you. It's coming at you. Get it. Guard it. Whatever's coming at you, you got this. Use your ninja skills. Use your inner ninja. Let's see what we have on your pathway with the chakra cards. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watcher. Scorpio popped into my head again. Whatever, if you have like a small bit of Scorpio in your birth chart, you can check it on Astromatrix, the app, or you can check it on CathyAstrology.com or something like that. And maybe you might want to check into that and what it represents to you. I'd advise everybody to get the birth chart done and probably their MBTI. I think I'm saying that right. I am an INFJ. Universe, what do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers and Scorpio came in again? On your pathway, you might see a Scorpio. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. Whoa, everything wants to come out, but we're not doing that. Confusion was there. Yeah, that's a bit of confusion. Cards flying everywhere. I don't know where the cards went, but confusion was one of them. Universe, one card, possibly two. Not all of them. You're confused about something, Cancer. What is it that we can help you along the way? You want to get to this Ten of Cups. That's what you want. You want the Queen and King to come together. I've seen soulmate for a second. So your soulmate is coming in, whether that's like your twin flame or a karmic partner, that's another thing. Sometimes your soulmate can be an animal or a best friend, a coworker, someone that helps guide you along your path. Like the leaves and the trees and the branches. Some are deep rooted, some are on the surface. There is one card, isolation. Have you been isolating yourself, Cancer? Like sometimes when you get into your emotions too much, it's kind of overwhelming, especially when we're empathic and we have those abilities, because too many people can cause us to be overwhelmed. So we wait for the perfect time to go out, and we're only going to go out if we can, but then we don't have the right outfit for that. But we don't have to prove anything to anybody. If something feels good, we should go do it and enjoy ourselves and be ourselves. Sometimes we are very hard on ourselves, but isolating ourselves altogether is not going to help anything. Sometimes we need to look into ourselves and check things out. But like sometimes these invitations that we're invited to do things, we should take. I'm going to consider that too as well, even though this is not my chart. Well, it is there somewhere, but I'm not sure where. So let's see what we can surrender to the universe, what we can look into. Oh, wow. 2-1, right quick. All right. So if there's an issue with this person, with someone before, there might be someone new coming in. Because we have the card surrender the idea you can fix someone and surrender denial. So if there's someone that you feel like this person that's like distracting you or taking you away from the things, temptation and stuff, giving you temptations to get away from your goals, whether it's exercise, whether it's business, whether it's future forward movement, whether it's with abundance and you're making your dreams come true. Like those are the things you can't fix. You're gonna have to like see it. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or own her healing. So it's true. We are only responsible for ourselves. We are the only ones that can truly make us happy. We decide whether we want to be happy or we decide whether we want to be sad. Whether someone else gives us options that could make us either, we decide what we want to be. ultimately in the end. Someone can say hi, and I can take it like they were angry, ooh, or I can take it like, oh, hi. It depends on what your mood you're in at the same time. Your perception changes along with every situation. So when you shift your perception to be kind of neutral and you're in balance, you don't take offense to things. But when outside factors pile up, it can get tough. But you can't deny that feeling. Surrender denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Like I just said, accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. If someone says hi to you and you get that, like, ugh, then think of why you might get. Was it their body language? Was it their tone? Was it something that happened to you that day that had you in one of these moods? Because that happens to all of us too. I've experienced it multiple times. I'm human, maybe a light worker or some kind of starseed, but I'm human at the same time because I'm in this body and this energy is spreading. But it's like, I love to be able to communicate to you guys. So we are only responsible for ourselves. And sometimes we can't fix people, even though we want to and we want what's the best for them. Sometimes they're not ready to see whatever it is, or maybe there's something in you that you're not seeing as well that's causing this clash. So when you find that piece of the puzzle, you yourself will heal, and possibly them seeing you heal will help them heal as well. So, not saying that everything should end, but good things are coming. Like the whole family's there to celebration. You got two of the brightest cards, and then the king and queen are like reflecting at each other. They're both like looking at the water and trying to look for each other. They can't see each other yet, but it's possible. Anything is possible if you keep yourself in the right mindset. If you let yourself go into that deep, dark abyss black hole, where are you going to go? You're going to go into the deep, dark abyss, the black hole, and you won't see your way out. So when you feel yourself sinking into that, know that there's light. Like surrender denial. She's blindfolded, but there's sunshine out there, and her hands are free to take it off. You can see the beauty around her. It's a beautiful field, and it's like those days when the sun comes through the clouds, like the angels are watching. You can't save everybody, right? Sagittarius just came to mind too for some reason, probably because it's a bow and arrow. But that's all I have for you guys, Cancer, today. Thank you for all your watching and your likes and your subscribes and your thumbs up and your comments and your input. If you have any questions, let me know. I love having questions. I really appreciate them. All the donations, and I will give back just by doing free one card draws and personal milestone personal readings. Yeah, a lot of personals in there. Personal, personal, personal. So to get notified of that, hit the notification bell next to the subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Have a great day and a great week. And maybe check back in with us later on in the week, see if something else pops up for you. I want to send you off with peace, love, happiness, more love, and lots of light. Toodles. Mwah.